Hello there, welcome back to some more Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. It's me, Joey. I've changed some things around since last time. If it's worse, then I'll obviously change it back. I've changed to the Vulcan back end, because apparently my graphics card will work better with that. And also...
Hey, it's Kanichi!
increased my CPU override a little bit further as well. So now it's 750%. I mean, not 750, that'd be Jesus, that'd be insane. 250 instead of 200. I already thought it was on 250 to be fair. It was on 200. So now we'll see if it helps. It won't help with like the occasional things like with the scarecrow that happened last time, but it will help with like the flying level where it still lagged a little bit. As long as my computer can handle it, which I think it can, it should be fine. It wouldn't be a problem if the game was just 30 FPS all the time as well, by the way.
Okay, so what's the challenge this time? Activated? How do I activate the portal? I don't see any switches or power buttons. Okay, that Dragonfly is as good as free.
I skipped that because we've already seen that basically exact text. I reckon because this could be the first challenge that many people actually see. The other one's on that ledge you have to jump to, so it's possible you don't see that one. But this one, you definitely would see. Okay, just checking the frame rate and stuff. It looks fine. Okay. So we've got 8 poles to electrify. Yes. See, that's not very helpful. I mean, it is helpful to tell me that, but it's not helpful to tell me that right this second while I was trying to do a thing. Let's try again. Okay, so let us proceed. Alright, beautiful.
Ouch!
Owie. Helps if you can run straight. Okay. It says this area, so I'm assuming they mean in the yellow zone, not anywhere else. Gotta get back up here. It could be a loop. It could be that I'm doing this the wrong way around. That's actually going to be quite difficult. I think I did it just in time. Yay!
Hey, it's Alex!
Yes. What's over here? Let's just gotta get all the money first. Of course, I can't do everything with the money because I haven't got all of the money to get. That makes sense. I can't go to the ice breath zone, so I can't do that gate. So there's going to be money over there. Obviously, that's going to be like the third part of the world. Just going to collect all these goodies. So the yellow ones are worth 25. Or they're worth 7. It's hard to tell. You get a 2 and a 5 up here, which makes me think it's worth 25, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's worth 25. Okay. That's a lot. As if you need me to tell you what is or isn't a lot, but there you are. Your friendly neighbourhood Joey always helping you with the basic knowledge that 25 is a larger number than 5. You're welcome. Indeed. I'm glad that didn't come up while I was doing the scarecrows. I mean the electric pylons.
Hey, it's Amy!
Hello, Amy. Spelt in a unique way. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know whether it's just my imagination, but the Vulcan, it makes it feel like it looks a little bit better. I don't know. It probably looks the same, but it felt like it looked better to me. Anyway, let's go see what's going on. So we've explored the world. Let's do the world and a level, or until 45 minutes pass, which is probably going to be the same thing. Hello. Need to walk very specifically.
Hello, Spyro.
Hello.
You need to collect more of those them there bugs, and I should have this honeycomb raft working like a charm.
45. Okay. That's a lot. What about you, Mr. UFO Man?
Wow, that's a lot of dragonfly, Spyro. You should have no problem getting this here UFO to work now. Hop aboard, but beware. The space cows, they're everywhere, everywhere.
Hey. Let's have a little go. Thank you for saving. I appreciate you greatly. What do we got here then?
Howdy, Spyro. Space riptocs have arrived from nowhere and have overrun the farm looking for dragonflies. Since they haven't been able to find any, they've been abducting cows and locking them inside the big barn. And I'm afraid I'm next.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
You will? Golly, thanks. You just need to go round back and unlock the big red barn and rescue them cows.
Okay, no problem. Easy enough to do. Rescue some cows. Look good while doing it. Will do. You have to break these pots by charging into them. You have to because they're made of metal. You'll just hurt yourself if you don't. You're gonna shoot? Yeah, they are gonna shoot me.
Ouch!
Is that graphic supposed to look like that, or is that just a coincidence?
Ouch!
I'm not playing particularly well. It's fine. I've got lives to burn. It's okay. Oh yeah, so now because I don't have sparks, I have to actually walk into the things manually. If I don't walk into them, I will suffer the consequences of my actions.
Ouch! Ouch!
There we go. Also, getting a life back gives you sparks fully back, which I assumed was the case, but I didn't know for certain, so I didn't say it in case I was wrong. That's the benefit of being able to record what you say, but you don't have to say everything that comes into your head, is that you can choose to be more clever than you are. By, or at least pretend to be. By being selective.
Hey, it's Akira.
Hello, Akira. Okay, it doesn't work like.
Ouch!
See, that's like the particle effects of the smoke and stuff. You can't really do anything about them. I didn't see these chickens. The particle effects of the smoke is what makes the game lag, and there's nothing that stops that from happening. Yeah, as I was saying, the variable frame rate's what annoys me. If the game rate was if the frame rate was 30 all the time, I'd live with that. That'd be fine. But because the frame rate goes from 60 to 30 to 60 to 30, it's just jarring. And people might think they can't tell the difference. You can. But it's much harder to tell the difference between a game that's running at 30 all the time. Like, your brain gets used to it. Not that you can't tell the difference, but that your brain makes the adjustment so you don't feel ill. But if it's jarring from one to the other, then it obviously feels bad. I don't think that's unfair to say. But this was, early enough in game development that they probably didn't know that people wouldn't like variable frame rate if they could help it. I know Borderlands had a smooth frame rate. It wasn't all that smooth. And so it annoyed people. That one's worth 10. Are some worth 10 and some worth 25, or do they look slightly different and I just didn't notice? Possible. Very possible. Anyway. Excuse me while I collect these gems. Bye-bye. I think the only thing that does the frame rate down is when you walk through the smoke. I think the smoke being there is fine, but when you're also in the smoke, it's bad. Hello, Chief.
Hey, you're Spyro, ain't you? Glad to meet you. Have you seen any of my cows?
They're in a big barn, apparently. I want to go check the big barn. I can also make a platform, apparently. Come here, you.
Hey, it's Mitnick.
Mitnick. Is that a name? Yeah, I'm sure it's a name. I've never heard of it, but... Right. Crash through the world, and all things within will perish.
Ouch!
Walking into a wall is not very fun. I mean, I deserve to be hurt because I ran into a wall, but... by the same token... Owie. Okay. So I'm on the UFO. And also get over here. Easy. Sometimes it just goes a bit. Whoa. I think it's actually because of the lights that do it. The flames are creating like a bunch of lights. And that has to be taken accounted for, and then it's also with the smoke and everything as well. I mean, it's only for a few frames, it doesn't matter, but... yeah, I do mention it because it is worth mentioning. I know they're not they, as in, like, the people who made Spyro, but the fans are remaking this game in the engine for the Reignited trilogy. And it looks pretty interesting. They can make the game worth playing to a lot of people. Although I think they'd have to actually change some of the mechanics and stuff too, which is a bit harder than the original trilogy, because the original trilogy aren't perfect games, but they certainly have a certain unique charm to them. And then the Reignited trilogy took great pains, especially in Spyro 1. Like, I don't know why, like, Spyro 1 was like the pinnacle, and then after that it got a bit worse for the Reignited trilogy. But in Spyro 1 they took great pains to make the game as similar to the original as possible, like doing all the different dragon animations and cutscenes and everything.
Hey, it's the aunt!
Good pronunciation, Spyro. You see, I mispronounced pronunciation. It should be pronunciation. If I missaid it on purpose to be funny. I'm sorry, I wasn't funny. Alright, let's have a little look. Oh, so much treasure. You got to go through the secret portal when you see it, otherwise you might forget where it is. At least I will. Because I'm a small-brained individual with smooth edges.
There's a space riptock holding that Dragonfly hostage. If you activate all the platforms around the tower by jumping on them, it'll lower the tower down so you can rescue it. Attempt the trial of the platforms?
Yes. I would love to. We're doing straight platforming. I like platforming. Especially in three-dimensional space. Okay, we're turning back around, alright. Bonk. Head bash that shit. Okay, now fly over here and do the next one. Mostly about confidence. Believing that you'll make the jump. Okay. That's the same thing, but a little bit harder because you've got less platform to work with. I'm gonna fall. Shit. I knew. There we go. That's better, yeah. Let's go kill the friend who's keeping him. Bye-bye.
Well, that's the spirit. Purple dragon sure has some spunk. Now, here's a dragonfly for you, son.
Hey, it's Rickshaw!
Thank you. Saved you. And took about 3 minutes. Wasn't too bad.
Attempt the trial of the platforms?
No.
Come back anytime.
You gotta have to tell me if it's challenge 2 or something for me to be interested. Just saying, do you want to challenge the trial of the platforms? No, I don't. I want you to challenge nothing. I want my life to be easy and free of stress in all ways. It's not always possible, but... So I wonder if this happens on console or just because I'm emulating. This loading please wait thing that happens after the loading screen already happens. You'd think you'd just keep the loading screen there longer. Okay. The game's gonna figure its shit out in a minute. There you go. It was like the effects and stuff hadn't loaded in yet. Very bizarre. Funny, but bizarre. That's another thing you should probably wait to load. before you let the player play and slide across the ground. But this is what I was saying about like the game feeling like a bootleg. Like a reasonable bootleg, but a bootleg all the same. Of Spyro and Crash 4, well, Crash and Wrath of Cortex felt like that for Crash. It's still better than Mind Over Mutant and all of those games. Although they're different, they're not really the same kind of game. I definitely prefer the traditional Crash Bandicoot style rather than the others. But, you know, different strokes for all that. That's just personal preference. Maybe some people think that Mind Over Mutant stuff is their favourite game. Twin Sanity and all that. Come on. Come on. There you go. I demand you come down here. The money train is flowing. Quick and fast. How was that noise? Evil cows. Very evil. Alright. Let's keep processing. Honestly, sometimes my brain is not working. Progressing in a forward direction. I mean, at least I'm saying words that exist, but it's not. It's a step in the right direction, but it's still not ideal. Let's say. Give me all the goodies forever. That's what I want. Hey, boom, 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 boom. Thank you. Okay. Nice.
Ouch!
Ow.
Ouch!
Can I burn that? No, seemingly no. Maybe I can supercharge it or something? Obviously there's a way in here. Ah, inside the box. Okay, there's a secret. Alright, let's have a look. Let's see what's what. The what now? Excuse me? I think I pressed glide, but I was already in like the fall by the time I pressed it, so it was like, did you want to fall slowly? No, I didn't want to fall slowly, I wanted to glide. What is gliding but falling slowly, though? Ultimately. Right, nearly up to 2,000 treasure.
Spyro, I'm glad you're here. I just knew there was something suspicious about this farm. Space cows are everywhere, and now a big UFO is coming to abduct Farmer Dill's cows. There's a prototype tractor beam on this UFO that you can use to beam up the cows and put them into the corral. Hey, wait a minute. How does Farmer John have a UFO? Farmer Dill needs your help. Will you try rescuing the cows with the prototype UFO?
Sure.
You better hurry. Here it comes now. Don't let that nasty UFO get a single cow.
Okay. How do I do that? I pressed Z like an idiot. Ignore me. How do I... Okay, that's telling me they're bringing the cows up. Okay. Okay, now I've got to figure out how to drive and hold A at the same time. Oh, okay. I'm making life harder for myself than I need to. I'm pressing A again. I don't need to. I don't think. I think once the cow gets sucked up, I can just hold it. Yeah. And then release them in the pen. Yeah. It's probably another one of those things where a kid me would not have understood this at all. Would have been like, what the hell? Don't know if it gets faster as we go along, like maybe I can be more quick on the... Come on, cow. What do you get? Also trying to shoot me, of course. No, you don't. I know what you're trying to do. Oh, I didn't wait. There we go. Doo-ba-doo, delivering the cow. Look at this thing has the most insane reach of all time. Happens the hard part. We've got to like drop this one off, go back for this one, sort of like piggyback them, or cow back them, I guess. Because as I go forward, they're going to try and take the cows, obviously. So I will endeavour to stop them by doing that. This makes them come over here to try and get the cow. But now I'm like right here. So I can stop them pretty easy. And once I get the final cow, then I'm safe then, because he has nothing else to go to. Bonk. Safety of the
That was
cows.
awesome, Spyro! You saved all the cows! By the way, I found this dragonfly hiding in the barn. Here you go!
Thank you.
Hey, it's Jingles.
Did you see that? Farmer Dill forgot to lock the gate and the cows got out. And it looks like there's more UFOs this time. Do you think you're up for another run? Farmer Dill needs your help. Will you try rescuing the cows with the prototype UFO?
Okay.
Watch out for the gold UFOs. Those mean little guys will shoot your eye out.
So this, because you made a big thing about there being like a second level, I assume there actually is a second level. So I can destroy the golden ones. If I don't destroy the golden ones, they're going to shoot me. And in this context, shooting means that I get less time to do anything. Because I can't focus on both living and getting the cows. Yeah, I want to keep the ones close to the pen for last. But if they're going to go after that one, then obviously I'm going to try and stop them. Basically, as far as I can understand it, it's just the same mission but more annoying. Drop that cow, motherfucker, drop it. Firing at me. He got me. Fair enough. Ah! It also doesn't help that they spawn right where I want to be. Shoot me if you want. See if I care. Yeah, because they like respawn straight in the corners right away. This is good. This actually suits me down to the ground because although this one's far away, the next one is right close to the pen. Fuck right off. Comboing me, I don't appreciate it. Give me that. Thank you. Doobie-doo. This last guy's right here, so I can just get it. Back off. I can. Set. Doobie-doo. 9. I am success.
Cool! You did it again! Please take my pet Dragonfly as my thanks. Make sure to feed her lots of crickets. She just loves them.
Thank you.
Hey, it's J-Dubs.
There's J-Dubs in the house.
Do you want to take a spin in the prototype UFO?
Nah, not right now.
Thanks again, Spyro. You can come back anytime you feel like taking the prototype UFO for a spin. I'm gonna hang out here and watch the skies for space cows. The truth is out there, Spyro.
Alright, mate. Whatever you say. No such thing as space cows. It's a myth. An urban legend. You're crazy. Please look into this device for a second. No such thing as space cows. Alright, so that's done. Now I can proceed again through here. So far, it doesn't look like there's been anything I couldn't do because I didn't have breath. These aren't space cows either. This is just propaganda. Of course, there's no such thing as space cows. Don't be silly. You believe everything they tell you? Alright. Let's go up here. You thought you could hide the jewels from me, Spyro. No, sir. Firing missiles. The frame rate does not like the missiles. Got enough time to fuck about now, so let's see where the last one is. So, no. Oh, there. Easy peasy. Yay!
Hey, it's Testu.
Tetsu, you mean? Not Testu. It sounded like the voice actor made a mistake and they kept it in because he didn't have enough time to re-record the line or something. Testu. Tetsu, you mean? Testu is not a word. Tetsu is, at least. Was a name. Yay!
Hey, Spyro!
Hello.
Glad you're here. The doors is jammed. I set some explosives but don't have any matches. My mama always told me that I should never play with matches. Anyway, maybe you could help me with the light?
Of course I can. Aren't you going to blow up the cows, though?
Hey there, Dragon. Thanks for helping out this here farm.
Anytime, Farmer Bill.
Here, take this thingamajig. I was gonna use it in my new smoker BBQ for flavor.
Hey, it's Fiona.
Hello, Fiona. Okay, so have a look at the old diary now. Or the atlas. Crop circle country. We freed the cows, we did all the extra things. It looks like there might just be 2 in the level somewhere. Or there might be another secret, but I don't think so. There's that. Whatever this thing is. It shot the UFO. The level has not loaded. It's okay, because I don't need it to load, but it hasn't loaded. There we go. That's going to lead to the next one. Which means I've got to get up there. Which means I've got to get over here. That's just me, like, hitting a loading trigger or something. And then I hit the next loading trigger so it knew what to load then. I'm an idiot. You deserve to laugh at me. Honestly. But we also got to speak to the farmer about his cows, because maybe there's something else to it. Is that the chicken making the noise, rather than something laughing at me? It would be odd if that was the chicken. But then again, lots of things are odd in this world. But where's the next telescope? To be fair, I didn't even notice these like big telescope things. Were they even there before? They probably were.
Ouch! Ouch!
But I was not paying attention to see them. I think we've got time. I do. There you go. Just want to get this life. While I'm here. Leave me alone, cows, please. Alright, now then. This is the UFO here. These could have been here before and I might have missed them. Hello.
Hey, it's Bobby.
Blobby. Okay, so that was that. So if I have a look at the atlas again, that's going to be UFOs attack. So it's possible there's just another loose one somewhere, or maybe I have to do something else to get it. Well, let's go speak to all the NPCs to make sure they haven't got anything for us to do. Ugh.
Space cows.
I can't stand them. You alright, mate?
Thanks for freeing the cows. You think you can go get them and move them back here?
Yes. Of course I can. Is this enough, or do you want to go further? That's enough. Okay. They shot me. The bastards shot me. They got me. Go on. That's why I always speak to NPCs, just in case. Go on, off you go. Thank you. Finally you, Mr. the Cow. Go on. Alright, mate.
Way to go, Spyro. We'll make a farmer out of you yet. By the way, while you were out looking for my cows, I found this here critter and I think it may belong to you.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Cedric.
Hi, Cedric. Yes. Alright then. Let's get out of here. Level completed. That's what we like to see. Boing. We're out of here. I'm off. It's still a nasty number of gems, but that's just because of other situations that we can't control. Okay. So that's that. Sorry, Mr. Sheep, I need to eat you. Alright. So there isn't anything to do here anymore, apart from go speak to Moneybags, which is what I'm going to do. But next time, let's just sail over to the right spot. I'll see you guys next. Unless it's a pig. Is that Moneybags? Looks kind of like a pig more than a bear, but we'll see. I don't think so. See you guys next time when we explore what's over here and see what happens. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.